Who did?
You have an option to hide that other
I
screen.
got it.
Oh, how did I do that?
There
I'm
it goes.
sorry.
But you can't hide it for the rest of us. You can only hide it for
Weird.
yourself. So the rest of us are stuck with this fucking layout.
I don't ever stream to my other channel, like my main one. It's like I got like 5,000 over there, and I just like I sent it over there with the other version. I didn't know.
I think that's my buddy Charles. I'm not sure.
Well, Charles, hit the link.
That was from a while ago.
Mm.
That was from a while ago. Kind of.
Why is Charles being a butthole?
That's what I've been wondering for a long time. There's something that's happening, guys, and there's a lot of things that could be aligning, that might be aligning. I'm excited for what the future's going to bring. We're going to have more. The format, I keep saying it, but the format and the structure of what I'm doing, it's going to change, and it's going to get better, and it's going to improve. And there's things happening offline too. What's that?
No, I was saying I hope so.
You hope so?
It happens, yes.
That's right. Dusty, I was thinking about you. Actually, Grace brought it up yesterday.
No Diddy.
What's that?
No, I was saying no Diddy because you were thinking about Flow. So I said no Diddy.
It might have been Diddy. Don't speak too soon.
No.
Especially if Grace and Jack were thinking about me together, it probably was Diddy.
Well, it was about this event that's next month in Atlantic City with Andrew Wilson and others. You familiar with it yet?
I am.
I looked on the map. It's only about, I can't remember. It's either 2.5, 3.5, maybe 4 hours or less. It's not that far from me. Yeah. So I was thinking, should I be able to raise some funds? Because at this point, I'm not really, that's not something I want to throw money at, but $200 registration and then probably a couple $100 for travel, maybe a day of accommodation.
Is this the one that Grace and Ben were talking about taking you to the other day?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They said that, yeah, so my travel might be covered. I just need to do the registration. If that happens. What's that?
Have they announced the debaters?
Not as far as I know. This thing I saw yesterday, and here, I'll drop it in the chat for those who are interested. This is from 4 weeks ago, and it's just kind of the announcement of it. I have not looked further. I checked the link for the website, and that's about as far as I got. And then I checked the map.
Fun fact, they announced this, I believe, 3 days before Debaticon.
Oh, really?
Skeezy, yeah.
Was that there? Was
Debaticon is not? No, it's James from Modern Day Debate, but the Crucible had probably you could call them like the second hand role or whatever. They were very much involved in it, and so I don't know. I thought it was kind of skeezy to announce this thing 3 days before the other thing that is a competitor to it, but that you're involved in both of them on. So
it could have been inspired by what they saw and the idea that, hey, we could do this. We could do it better.
Yeah, which is all good. I'm just saying, like, if I set up Flow Staticon and had Jack Talcott helping me, and then right before the event, Jack Talcott's like, hey, I'm announcing Talcotticon, I'd be like, bro, what?
I get it. No, I get it. It's interesting in this community of whatever it is, truth, debate, whatever, the smaller name projects. It seems there's a lot of conflicts, man. I've talked to different organizers and participants of different events. I don't know, man. but I want to do a live event myself. What's that?
Can I address the chat?
Yeah, please.
Jeeps girl, I've heard a lot of complaints that you're banning people on OTWs. Anybody who seems to side with me, you've been blocking them. Is that the case?
I don't know.
And if so, what is your explanation for that?
That is a good question.
Jeeps ban. See, there's Tarek. Who I would say,
Hey,
okay,
actually,
not ban. Timeout. Excuse me. Let's go timeout. And like, I wouldn't even really consider Tarek somebody that's aligned with me. He just happened to agree that I deserve to win over OTW.
actually, here Jeeps was on the banned list. I noticed that earlier today, and I took her off. So I'm not sure.
All right. Well, Jeeps is denying it, so I'll take Jeeps' word for it. Say that's not her. If you can ignore this question if you want to, but if you were to speculate who it was that was doing it, who would you think?
Jeeps is usually pretty in tune and may have
Who
an
is timing people out on OTW's chat? Is that what you're asking? He has like
Yeah.
3 wrenches. It's not
Who?
that hard to figure out, Flow State, and it's not worth
Um,
Jack Calcott's time to fucking have here to sit there and litigate this
Truther Cop,
bullshit.
Did you
Figure it
hear
out for
my
yourself,
question?
dude.
Did you
It's
hear my
not
question up
Jeeps.
front?
Well, it's not
It was-
Jeeps.
Did you hear that I asked Jack permission to do this up front?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
so why are you trying to usurp authority of the panel, Truther
Yeah,
Cop?
I'm not. There's no usurping
get back to your
authority.
fucking curry,
The bit's
dot boy.
over. It's done, Flow State. We're
Get
not going to
back to the
carry on
curry,
about who
dot
it might
boy.
have been if it wasn't Jeeps. You had your question. Now let's move on.
Get back to cooking Jack's curry, you dot-headed bitch.
Doing my fucking best. And you're not getting any at this point, mister.
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought I was bad.
Hey, golly geez. My mind, it's all working out.
This dog
there was a
won't shut the fuck up.
Okay. There was a comment earlier about me not giving credit to the Thorpes. No, I did. They shared that. Grace shared that idea with me, as far as I remember. So the idea of doing events, I want to do that. And as I understood with that thing in January, streamers are welcome to do their thing and, of course, promote it. And then during the main event, they have the rights to it. And that makes sense. Sounds fair. But social time with actually some of these people, that might be an interesting opportunity.
For what it's worth, I see that you still have Snafu in back. Not that you asked my opinion, but I would vote to let him up on the condition that he's attacking Truther Cop and not you. But
You do have your ways. That's a beautiful perspective. I'd prefer he joined without
I mean, obviously, no attacking at all would be ideal. But if he has to attack somebody, don't you agree it would be better for it to be Truther Cop than you?
Yes, absolutely.
So
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Hold on. Oh.
I made the sniffing noise while you were leaning down off screen.
Did you really? I thought
Yeah.
you just forgot the mute.
I wasn't sure what that was. Tell you what.
Truther Cop didn't even say anything. He's like, "Oh shit."
No, I thought it sounded like he blew his nose in a handkerchief to me. I don't have a drug-addled mind. I'm just an alcoholic.
Fair enough.
I'm going to explore, okay? Because I actually do want to help Snafu rewrite the narrative he carries. And he just left. He's been in the back this whole time. I'm ready to bring him up, and he disappeared.
Crazy.
Fascinating. Well, this is what is happening with me in my life. I've been learning. Actually, I was just talking with a friend about this recently. A method of living, and so you can kind of flow a little more peacefully. When shit happens, you just say, okay, so that has happened. That's happening. There's no reason to
So-
get real upset or angry.
By rewriting the narrative, you mean we're trying to brainwash Snafu?
No, we want him to reconsider his old looping opinion.
Okay, then never mind. I'm not interested. I thought you were going to say we want to brainwash him, which would have been cool, but you don't want to do the cool.
All
thing.
right. We'll do it your way. Yes. I
All
want to
right.
cleanse his mind. I want to cleanse his mind of the bullshit that he's been carrying.
First, we got to break him down. I think that your issue is you go too quickly to trying to rebuild and don't spend enough time on breaking down the existing structure. You need to clear the lot before you can start construction.
You're not wrong. I won't disagree
pave.
with that.
Wait, what is it? Don't pave paradise to put up a parking. What is that Red Hot Chili Peppers song?
Was
They
that
pave
that was a-
paradise to put. What the fuck is the lyric?
Yeah. We paved paradise.
It's not chili
Whatever.
peppers.
Yeah, it's something else. We do. We've destroyed paradise to put up parking lots. It's crazy what people will decide to do, but that's the way it was.
It was
We're going to
Counting
change the
Crows.
world.
Thank you, Peace Dynamo.
Oh, thank you.
Counting Crows
Yeah.
for real? No way.
Yeah, that sounds right. Paved paradise.
I forgot about that band.
Put up a parking lot.
Apparently, you didn't.
I
It's in
remember
our
the
memory.
song, obviously, but yeah, I didn't remember the band's name until just now.
Oh, wait. That might be. Is it Sheryl Crow?
No, it's not.
What? I was a fan of.
Oh, there might have
Sure,
been covers of
Crow.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
might have been
maybe
huh.
different. A cover of Joan Baez, he said. I missed that. So Counting Crows and maybe multiple people did it. Maybe that's why it's so in my head. Or in our head.
9 Inch
9 Inch
Nails is
Nails?
dope as fuck. I'm so
They're-
mad you went without me.
It was a great experience. The last time I went and saw him was with my son. The time
You know
before
what?
that, I passed out.
Someday, I want you to know this: that when you're laying on your back in a puddle of blood and you're looking up and I'm holding a gun to your face, I want you to remember that this is why you didn't take me to see 9 Inch Nails.
Is Illumitami standing behind or in front of you when this happens?
Right?
He's laying on the floor next to him.
Oh, he'd be so excited to see that, though.
Right.
Mhm.
Take Talcott second. Take a like
Nope.
Illumitami.
Nope.
Or no, first. Jack just not. Oh man, that's a tough position, Jack. We'll get you out of it. Don't worry. Talcott's got to go first. Illumitami's got to witness it. But Illumitami's gonna fuck your face up. Is what's gonna happen, Flow State, before he lets that happen.
Illumitami's
So we're
going
gonna have an
first because
all-out brawl, and none of this is gonna happen. It's crazy.
I want to
This
be
is what
withholding,
fighting gets us.
which is
Nothing
why
happens,
Illumitami
and
goes
then we
first.
right because behavior like this, snappy decisions. Flow State can't keep up with it, man. He wants, I don't know. Jack, you gotta democracy now. Play the clip for a moment, dude. Please. Like we only got like 3 seconds in before total interruption, and but like that, you wanted to do that. I know that, so I want to get back to that.
Yeah, we haven't made it far, but
Make cocaine, as you know, and they sell it right into the United States. So he better wise up, or he'll be next. He'll be next too.
We'll have more on this story after headlines. In Gaza, hundreds of thousands of displaced Palestinians are struggling to stay warm and dry as a fierce winter storm brings heavy
I
rains
thought
and
it was warm and dry over there.
forecasters.
Now it
This-
snows.
This looks like Philadelphia. This isn't Philadelphia.
They can't afford to
No,
stay warm, but we can afford to record them not staying warm, guys. And we're going to put it on the world stage, and they're still going to be suffering, just so you know.
Look at
We
this
couldn't
dude on the
figure it
left.
out.
He's got a brand new coat, the shiniest brand new tin cup. This is a fucking setup. This is a stage.
I don't believe that. I think this is people who are trying to struggle, trying to stay warm after the summer is changing, right?
Freudian slip, trying to struggle, Jack. They are
Well,
trying to
well.
struggle.
Well, here, let's see what they share. I haven't watched today's news.
The displaced
Um,
people of Gaza are struggling to sustain themselves by ice fishing through the desert floor.
No, they got rains. The fall rains come in. As I understand, it's part of their typical patterns.
Yeah, look at that. They're
Predicting 2
burning
months' worth.
plastic in cardboard.
Of rain to fall on Gaza within just 2 days, threatening to flood makeshift tents housing families. Already the storm has claimed at least one
Brand new
life.
coats.
8-month-old Rahaf Abu Jassar died of cold exposure earlier today after water flooded her family's tent in Khan Yunis. Meanwhile, Israel's military continues to violate the U.S. brokered ceasefire deal it agreed to in October. Health officials report 4 bodies and 10 injured Palestinians were brought to hospitals over the last
There
24
used to
hours.
be
That brings
one of the first conspiracy theories I saw about before the white hats. It was the white helmets, and they would go over to Gaza, like they'd be blown up in hospitals, and they would stage things like the babies in incubators. The reasoning behind going into Iraq or whatever that time, the babies in incubators, that chick, and it came out to be a lie, just a total fabrication to get in. That's the psychological operations these people run, and they run it for all different reasons. God only knows if they're just saying this is happening. I don't know. It screams white helmets to me, not white hat, not like Trump. White helmets, they used
But
to
look
be
how
called.
effective it is. Like we watch people in brand new winter clothes burning plastic in a fucking.
And this is a former Proud Boy talk. He knows all about setups.
And then you got people like that, which is down there, can be using this as confirmation that they live in a hell realm. You live in a hell realm because you decide that it is a hell realm.
I agree. Yeah, and I think I know Jack agrees on that as well, to some extent.
Well, the thing is I accept that this could possibly be true, that these could possibly be real human beings struggling in a war zone, trying to find safety, despite Donald Trump being, celebrating and bragging. He imposed a peace treaty, right? So the war is solved. Meanwhile, these people are still watching their children
I mean,
starve
freeze is the
and
claim.
freeze and
But
freeze.
that is, you can still have people freeze with a ceasefire.
And,
So
and
both
no,
can be
Jack,
true at the same
no
time.
one is freezing in the streets, and their family's not freezing at home. And then he's out there with a fucking 8-pound sledgehammer pounding away at concrete that was bombed allegedly. Why was he slinging a sledgehammer? There's backhoes out there. There's much what was that? Why was
Or you
he?
could
He
just
felt
leave
the need to go gather a
Something
rock.
more important.
It has nothing to do with heating his home, feeding his family. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe trying to dig remains out,
They're all
Or
spread
find
pretty far apart.
survivors. Find survivors. Fair.
trying to find survivors, right, from the bombings that Israel's.
But if they
perpetrated.
had a lock on somebody who they thought was a survivor, they would probably all be huddled there, focused on that spot. And they're all like, this must be a union job. Look how many people are just standing there watching.
Dude,
Yeah, they're not actually concerned about someone
Well,
help me. See, they're like, hey, you dig,
No,
I'll
no.
dig, we'll take turns.
I mean, to watch the news and just pretend it's a joke, it's
No,
Sometimes
Jack,
it is a
actually,
joke.
Jack is well. It's sensitive. This is sensitive, and in the flow state, you and I have both fallen short here. I like to call you out about it because I've done it myself, and you know we've been through this before. But so it is a sense because possibly it is true, but the intentions behind swinging a sledgehammer, like I don't understand. Like as an actual person who like does things,
well,
like
And-
it
and-
doesn't make sense.
and admittedly, I watch this channel pretty often, and I recognize that the footage they're using may not actually be in line, you know, identical to the story that's being reported. They reuse footage or take stuff. So
100%,
and, you know,
Jack.
we're not trying to be
100%,
callous. It's just we've lived our whole lives in a world where we're constantly lied to by institutions. So, you know, excuse us for being doubtful about the sincerity.
And
of it.
I've sold footage. I've sold footage to news stations about the devastation of hurricanes when it wasn't. It was a nothing burger, but they needed the footage. I sold it. I've done that. I know it's easy. It's not complicated. It's very simple. They gave me they were like, "Hey, go find footage of flooding from this hurricane." I went and did it. I drove my own car through it to make this shot happen, and I sold it to this German company that for some reason has interest in America, but it's actually owned by Russia.
How much
It's
did you make
roughly
out that?
you can make $300 for 3 to 5 minute edited segments. So it takes like 4 hours or something to put it together.
well, here, this is not entirely true. Maybe I'm taking this comment out of context. Don't worry about what you cannot change. We do not control what they do. Well, the U.S. diplomats at various levels have been vetoing and standing in the way of ceasefires. The U.S. representatives of the executive branch and Congress have been supplying the Israel forces so that this atrocity can continue. But oh yeah, let's not forget October, whatever it was, however many years ago. I guess these children still deserve this, huh? I mean,
Well, if we don't think it's real, then we don't think there are children that are suffering.
right. And that's the problem.
But what if there's not children that are suffering because it's not real?
There's enough evidence to show that there is a real life genocide, state sponsored genocide.
I'm not
happened.
denying the existence. I agree. There's enough evidence.
Right.
What I'm saying is,
This might not be footage.
if somebody
difficult.
has to lie to us, doesn't that indicate that this is not as big a problem as they want? The liars want us to hyper focus on something, right? So,
But it's also a problem that we, as people ourselves, like as Americans on American soil, like we're not actively deciding things over there like that. It's not like we're not actually personally accountable to that more so than we are to the people in our direct lives. So all of a sudden we're being attached to some foreign involvement about some government that may or may not exist based on media outlets that constantly have lied to us so many times. Like, why would we believe anything that isn't in front of us? Like that, and I'm not if this were actually happening, of course you'd want to be there to stop it however you could, but I don't know how that's important because this shit's happening in Chicago where Joe Cool is all the time. And Joe Cool, he's highly suspect and nobody's looking into him.
William Casey.
what is
CIA
highly suspect
director.
about Joe Cool?
We'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the US public believes is false. And so when we reject the truth because we have doubts, well, then we get misled. And guys,
Okay, so how do you
Right.
know that this is truth and not misinformation?
This is how I can have a conversation with Jack. I can have a conversation with Flow State, allegedly, and I'm assuming you guys aren't AI at this point, and I'm not in some sort of advanced psyop that I don't understand yet, like some Matrix
No,
shit. And this other guy who was here earlier, I forget his name, I can't recall it, but I can actually talk to you guys, like, and to be honest with you guys, I'm sorry if your mom just died, I'd feel bad for you. It's not my problem.
So why are you talking about it? Because it's not your problem.
Well, because we're talking, like, it's a different level of connection. We're talking on a phone, basically, and to me, that's more intimate than believing stories about people overseas that may or may not exist. At least I can engage with you guys and get it back and forth, and like not be drawn into that. But really, what's most important is what's in front of me always. Because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to have this conversation to begin with. But from there, it's like, I think this is more important than like going overseas and trying to change things. I don't know how to, if you can contact the Palestinian who's suffering and I can have an actual conversation with them, that makes a difference to me. But like the media, the mainstream media, it doesn't, I don't know what that means. It's hearsay. It's all hearsay.
Right. However, the views I'm taking, it is also supported by people who I admire and look up to, and their testimonies of their conversations. No, like something Teague, and Greg Stokes. I may be mistaking these names, but these guys were on the peace flotilla, right? They're involved, and the musician and journalist Loki. These people, they've dedicated
A rapper?
Yep.
Really? I didn't know he was a journalist. I just like, huh.
Dude, he's got some incredible reporting. His heart is with the
Does he have a channel or something?
Palestinian crisis. He does. Let me
Interesting. I didn't know that he did that. I just thought he was a rapper.
Well, and you know what? I want to
Jack, maybe if you did some raps, that would help move your message further.
Here, I think this is it, real quick.
Hey, you said to talk a brother up, Jack, so I did.
Yes, Jack, how you doing? Much love and respect to you. You came and took the brother up. I appreciate you spreading the word. Live without fear, peace and love. Respect, brother.
Thank you, man.
The fuck was that?
That was Loki.
That's dope.
And Double Down News. That's where he does a lot of reporting. Let me pull this up.
You should start rapping and hire him to be featured on a track.
Dude, I would love to get his permission to use some of his stuff. Double Down News. It's where he does some reporting and journalism. And he's very insightful, well-educated, very articulate in his reporting. I'm a fan of his, right?
I can tell.
Why did I bring that up? Regarding connections to the crisis that's happening. I don't have direct connections. I'm not communicating with the people there. I don't claim to be an expert. What I do claim I've learned enough. I feel I know enough that we here in America, we can do something about it. And us ordinary people, we have the opportunity to become some part of something great. There's many people who are. This is what inspires me. I see people like Medina.
Medea?
Yes, from Code Pink, harassing.
I thought you were talking about the Tyler Perry shit.
No, a different lady, but the lady from Code Pink. She's this short little 5 foot nothing, but she is a powerhouse, constantly in the ears and in the faces of these congressmen and women, interrupting their hearing, saying, why are you supporting the murderer? of children. Why aren't you doing something to end this? There's heroes, many heroes amongst us. And I brought up Loki because of some of the other people that I've discovered and I truly admire. Greg Stoker is a former U.S. Army Ranger. Now his purpose is similar to mine. He represents, I don't know which organization he's connected to, if any, but myself, I found it with Veterans for Peace. And it introduced me to all these other people. I believe, and I've reached out to many people and I've tried communicating. I feel in my heart, I don't have all the answers or the details, but I can envision success for the peace movement.
Is the Medea chick fat? Sorry.
No,
Okay.
not at all. As a matter of fact, let me see.
When you use the word little and then powerhouse in the same sentence to describe a woman, it just sounds like a fat chunk. But
No.
that's my misinterpretation, I believe.
Here, I'll bring
Cruiser
her
Cop,
up.
how's my curry coming? How's Jack's curry coming? He's getting fucking hungry.
I already told you you're not getting any curry. And as far as Jack's, like I ordered 3 pieces of pizza. I'm just gonna heat them up in the oven. I don't have anything for you.
So you're
I
not
trust
cooking
you have your
curry
own
at
thing.
all?
You have like Jack's got like mushrooms growing in his closet or something he's gonna eat.
Those are
This
for
evening.
hallucinating and spiritual awakening, not for food.
Yeah, how do you think he survives out here doing what he does, dude?
Breatharianism.
I suspect psilocybin, but we can argue about that. Can we get on bloodbath sports debates or whatever? What is that one? Bloodbath? What is it? Mega bloodbath debates. Is
you
Jack
talking about
Talcott on mushrooms or is he on? What was your argument?
Oh, I think he's a breatharian or a
No,
breathitarian.
okay, yeah, but can we get on there about that and have a debate?
You versus me? I'd be
Yeah,
down.
about that.
Tacos, are you watching?
Let's do it.
All right, me and Truth or Cop are going to debate whether you eat mushrooms or whether you're a breatharian.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That'd be an
Sorry.
interesting case to hear from people who were outside. I could present the case of what is real.
Breakfast tacos, are you watching?
Earth to breakfast tacos. Also, where did MMLA go at, man? He disappeared. He's afraid of
was
flow
traveling.
shit, I guess.
It could be. He was traveling too, so hopefully
It's probably
made it
me
to
because
his
he has me
destination.
$9.50 still.
I don't know. I think, like I said, man, I'm telling you, every day is an opportunity for our characters to be revealed, developed, and grown.
True.
Forgiveness, I'm telling
No.
you.
Not interested.
Forgiveness gives you the higher
Not interested.
road, dude. The higher road brings more rewards.
I'll allow you to have the higher road. I'll take the low one.
No. Oh no,
You
bro.
know- You know how many friends have told me that? And I'm like, no, you don't know what you're doing. Please join me. Take the high road.
Absolutely.
Forgive it all. Forgive it all.
$10.
It feels better.
His debt just went up 50 cents because of your nonsense.
Yeah, and also I see Lou Bass is in the chat. Does Lou Bass know that I'm highly considering contacting Melendez
Lou
Law
Bass.
about you making fun? Like the comments you said about my mother. Go find my community post, you little bitch, and you'll find out what's really going on out here. I don't care if you're in Canada or Northern America, as they say.
Wait, what did Lou do?
Northern
Are you one of
Donald Trump's bitland. Oh, the Melendez Law logo right there. Melendez Law specializes in prosecuting people who claim to have sex with my mom on the internet. So you better fucking look out.
Oh,
God,
that's right. That was for Lou. I totally forgot that connection. Thank you for bringing that up, and I hope that comes through. I hope the message is getting to you, Lou.
Lou doesn't get anything except for fucking rabies from the roadkill he eats.
Melinda's law firm, right there, baby.
Bang!
Holy cows, man. This life is a trip. Here, tell you what. We got almost past the construction guys, but I just want to see. I want to see what they
Israeli
say.
airstrike Monday.
They were sitting in their home thinking they were safe because there is a ceasefire, nothing is happening. He was bombed while he was at home. His mother was few steps away from him. God saved her. There is no safety here. There is no consideration for the ceasefire. The war is still going on. People are bombed every day in their homes.
In Britain, 5 political prisoners awaiting.
Oh yeah, in Britain, political prisoners probably related to simple people exercising their opinions and their freedom of speech. In
Don't
Britain,
have that over there.
I know they're putting people in jail for expressing their opinions. It's crazy.
I actually know one of them who got arrested for that. I can't say who it is right now. Actually, I don't know. Maybe some people. Hurricane Pero probably knows the person, but I don't know if either of you two do.
Who's the
Maybe
person?
Truzer Cop, because he's a sneaky little investigator.
Could be. I don't know. There's still 8 minutes of news.
Trial for supporting the banned protest group Palestine Action have been hospitalized due to deteriorating health as a result of hunger strikes. It's now the largest coordinated hunger strike in UK prisons since the 1981 Irish Republican protest led by political prisoner Bobby Sands. On Capitol Hill, the House of Representatives has passed.
See, these people would not be out there if there wasn't something really going on, or if they didn't believe there was something really going on, but they do. And so these educators, retirees, these children, students, they're willing to get arrested because they see that, hey, there's something wrong.
Oh, I don't care about that. Just because they believe something is going on and feel some certain sort of way about it doesn't mean that it is going on or that I should feel any certain sort of way about it.
But what if it is going on?
What if it isn't?
Well,
If it is going on, then why would I join? Then their hunger strikes obviously aren't doing anything to stop it. So why would I join them?
Well, what if their hunger strike is to educate more of the people? It's a publicity stunt in some way, right? To get attention that this is so important to me. I'm willing to give up one of the necessities of life, food.
Then that's their prerogative.
Okay, but let's recognize that what they're doing it for a reason. And it is so people will get some attention and look into, is it happening or is it not? Because if it's not happening, well, then we've got a bigger problem of misinformation than maybe we thought.
We have that problem for sure.
Okay, well, let's address both. In case it is real, let's get in front of the government. In case it's not real, let's get in front of the government because we need to know.
But if it is not real and we lend credence to it by hunger striking for a psyop, we've then done more harm than good.
Dude, you cannot call Israel and Palestine right now a psyop.
I'm not sure even either of them even exist.
Get on a plane.
I can't. I have a felony. They won't let me in.
You never
That's
know.
probably true.
They might let you in this time. You never know.
No, at this time, yeah, this police state, you don't have your papers, you will not travel. Right? Same old shit.
No passport, no flight.
You look like you've done that before. What do you have to tell us about your past, Talcott?
I was kind of a postal jerk. enforcing all the postal regulations on those customers, making
His
sure
name
they
was
had everything right.
Talkenheisen before he changed it during Operation Paperclip.
No, man. I don't know. There's a perfect story with me. There really is. From the very beginning, it didn't make sense until everything did. And where I'm at, I swear to God, my life story has prepared me for this. I confidently believe, should we find a way, allow a common man to have the attention of Congress, just as has been offered and shared with a war criminal.
Snafu's back. Snafu, he went to let you up, and then it disappeared at that instant. So
Yeah. Well,
we should send Snafu over there to help with peace, humanitarian missions. How do you? Or do you think we need to keep our own problems and deal with them here instead of unleashing them on the world?
Everything is intertwined and interconnected. The more people we help solve their problems, the more people are involved in solving the problems. It's just like, right? The more people who get broken, there's more people who need help. So we'll just switch it. We'll focus on healing and empowering, educating people, uplifting people. Everything's going to transform. I actually want the truth to rule. See, when we don't allow budgets, wealth, and authority, as long as when we stop allowing those to have power, then the truth becomes important. And as this is a rule I've been applying to me, the budgets and the money and all of the rules everyone else creates, it's part of the navigating life. But it is only the truth that matters to me. Because
is that the truth?
It is the truth.
But it didn't seem to matter with you about whether or not that clip was true footage.
It does matter to me.
Okay.
Because I know in this infinite realm of possibilities, there's many subjective truths. The subjective truths are qualities of the objective truth, and the objective truth is the reality we are all sharing. And the reality we are all sharing today is December 11th, 2025.
Hey.
We're all breathing same air, right? Same nature, same food supply, same money system. It's just different forms all around the world. But it's still this date at this time, it's now. And now is where the future starts. And I feel completely prepared if we can find a way for a common man. And I don't have to do it alone. I'm not saying it needs to be me. I'm just saying this idea should work. We find a way to get a voice of reason into the minds and ears of the politicians in Congress. As I said, they're the legal minds, the legislators. So we play their game and we play the game. We follow the rules of evidence. All we need is the opportunity to present the case that proves it's time for wars to end, America to lead it, and the reforms to begin. I think it can happen. Matter of fact, I actually think it is happening. It's my dream. Wouldn't it be amazing? A world without the divisions of wealth and authority, right? No more wealth and poverty, where we work together cooperatively, honestly, where the truth reigns supreme, not someone pretending to be an expert or an authority, right? Just because they got the highest paycheck or the most popularity. Mr. Murphy, yes. This day and this life is what God created for us. There's suffering in the world. Wouldn't it be amazing to experience being a part of the victory, being a part of the celebration, knowing that we were a part of bringing the end, bringing the changes? I think that's why God created us. Humans are created to be the heroes, not the fallen angels, not the devil, not the Antichrist. People. God created us to be the heroes. I'm confident of it. Mr. Murphy, you know what? I invite you personally. Give me a call sometime, dude. Let's you and I talk about these questions. Because why did God create the suffering? Well, the universe brings us suffering as a catalyst for our movement. We'll get too comfortable in our ways if things don't change, right? And so suffering happens. And it's in the suffering and in the pain of life that we learn different lessons. You learn different lessons through the hard knocks and the trials of the streets than you do in the classrooms. That's for damn sure. Right? So we learn lessons from the pain, from the suffering, from the joy, from the delight. It's all one experience. It's all a part of the same thing. So if we can recognize the beauty and the opportunity that's hidden behind the darkness and the limitations, life gets exciting. And when you play life all in, you ain't got nothing to lose. You got everything to gain. That's what I feel I've been doing. And then sure enough, I lost a lot. So I got nothing to lose.
Jack, have you been watching silver prices?
No,
That's
not for a while.
popping.
Jack, how many times have you grown mushrooms in your closet this month?
0.
No. Slow State's already got one up on me. This is fucked up, Palka. I'm trying to get fucking ammo for breakfast tacos debate.
Have you reached out to Breakfast Tacos, or do I need to do everything around here?
Listen, I already reached out to Jesse Lee Peterson's team, Flow
Oh my
State, and I'm already taking that over. Could you do something, please?
You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. I got this.
I'm happy to have this. You know my email, truth@healinglaw.com. We've had conversations there before. We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
I'm
you were
happy.
like-
Anytime, we'll
Are
figure
you
it
still
out.
investigating the guy that we had a conversation with about prior?
Which one? Of course. I mean, I can't really discuss too much further. You're trying to tap into what about
Listen.
ongoing investigations? Dude.
Listen.
What? Who?
Never mind. You're a ditz.
We better not go there.
Hey,
What's up, Jack?
We've got a guest in the back. I
Oh,
don't
what?
recognize, but I feel like it might be all right.
Hell yeah.
Kel? Yes?
Kel's awesome. Yeah, she's cool.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Thank you.
fuck, Kinetic Hell.
If she
What
could
up,
get
Kel?
her fucking tech together.
Yeah, it's been a slow connection. YouTube featured front page. Hey, Talcott Express blessings. Thank you. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, Kinetic Kel, you're welcome, but I think the connection may not be there yet. When it gets
figured
worked out. Yeah.
She'll be back.
Hey, blessings for the raid for the folks who joined. I appreciate that sincerely.
Ruby,
I'm
how
not
did
sure where it came
court go
from.
this morning? I think it was today.
I don't know.
He lives in.
I don't know.
He lives in our state. Katie actually got. So I don't know if you've ever communicated with somebody in prison, but they have the it's like JPay or little email systems that it costs. It's all a racket, right? But Katie had a few exchanges with the BTK killer. Or at least somebody claiming to be him, but I don't. They're pretty tight about who, which account you can have. So, and that dude is in solitary for the rest of his life, so he, would have nothing better to do than to try to email somebody.
I just realized earlier when Taylor mimicked Jack sniffing cocaine, he was actually using that as an excuse to do a line, and now his sniffles are finally catching up to him.
Mhm.
Well, Jack and I both love that Peruvian flake.
I don't know that. No, that's no.
Well, if you'd invited me to Nine Inch Nails, you would know that by now.
I probably would. You know what? Yeah,
late,
it's
Jack.
a good thing things happen
Your
the way that
fate
they
is
do.
sealed.
It's a good thing things happen the way that they do, because had you and I met earlier in my past, we'd have got along great, but it probably would have been dangerous, right? there we
she
go.
is.
Better connection. Welcome, Kinetic Cow.
Shalom.
Are you driving or riding?
How you doing,
I can't
Kel?
fucking hear anyone. Sounds like a me problem.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
What about now?
It's all coming together, I'm sure.
What up, mystery man?
Bruh.
Kel,
Can I
talk
not
to us.
hear anyone? Or am I retarded?
Mic check. Kel.
Sounds like I'm retarded.
Kel.
Fuck.
I'm retarded too.
It'll figure it out. If you figure it out, it'll work. That's just the way things are.
She's very reactive.
Am I toast? Am I like GG?
I mean, she's like talking
No,
to
you're
herself.
good,
The
Kel.
mummy is
Your
great.
mic is good.
Very interesting. Breathe, Kel. Breathe. Find the breath. But if you find too much breath here on Jack
I switched
Talcott,
to
you
Chrome,
might
I thought,
you
hey,
might
you don't
create
trust my
evidence
age.
for Flow State's argument. So don't do that.
You know,
Or do.
Do it.
this is patience, right? We share patience with each other. But until I start raging, I guess.
Jack, I'm very protective of my patients. I let them out of the ward. They are under very direct supervision, my patients. Oh, you're talking about patients? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, actually, I missed a conversation. I think you were there earlier, Dusty, with What's Up, Cynthia, regarding empathy.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping to join that conversation, and I didn't.
Well,
make
why
it.
didn't you?
I got distracted.
Mm.
I got distracted by all sorts
By the
of
devil and
things.
his ways.
Snafu called me earlier. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm not blaming him, but yeah, there's something about him. I got off the call. I had the intention to go and preparing a beautiful meal for myself. And then Snafu called and I totally forgot. So now it's
How
going
long
to
do
be
you and Snafu talk for?
usually not very long.
Are his phone calls like his YouTube appearances? When you pick up, does he go, "You fucking blah, 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 blah," like that?
Many times.
Are you guys trauma bonded?
No, but I'm creative and I'm very patient. There's been a condition set for Mr. Snafu that he allows me to lead a conversation, and it almost happened today. He was actually right there, right? We were so close. So I got faith. Things are going to work.
You have a lot of persistence, and your power lust is impressive and admirable.
My power lust. No, dude. I don't want the power. I don't want the glory, but I do want to be taken seriously. And
What better way to do that than to have power and glory?
I know. Well, the better way to do it, I see, is get behind those who have the power and glory. Let them deal with the fucking people. And just let me pull their strings. That's what I want to do.
Can we get Ruby to the panel? I saw her down there earlier. I don't know where she went.
All are welcome. Most can be welcome.
Oh,
So
boy.
certainly. I don't remember if we've spoken. I can't remember.
Oh, boy. The junkie is here.
What? I've been here.
Who's that? We've all been junkies in different ways.
But at least you're the best one. But this one right here that is in the chat, you
Wait,
thought-
who's the best one? Me or Jack?
Yo, I mean, but the one we seen in the chat, huh.
Y'all, that was a diplomatic move, not Hurricane Pero.
Yeah, but we all know who's the worst when it comes to that. Yes, that's why she's here.
For a plug?
I guess so. Well, I don't know. She's probably here for Dalmatian, but Dalmatian is not here.
So that wouldn't make sense then, would it?
I don't know.
Would
It's
it?
up to her. It's up to her. Did y'all know that she was with Dalmatian?
Oh, Pero, do you have or a Hurricane? God damn it! I keep doing that. I got two Peros around, and I keep crossing them over. Hurricane. Somebody's accusing you of having a corn addiction. Are you addicted to corn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very good. Fair enough. So is Jack.
Not surprised. It's okay, Jack. You know, I got you. As long as you got me, I got you. No titty.
Corn like the band?
No.
That'd be dope.
Not that corn. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I came across one of the main guys from Korn on Instagram, and he's like a real spiritual dude. He's got a real
You're talking
heart
about
of gold.
Monkey. Or no, I'm sorry, Head. You're talking about Head. Brian Head Welsh.
That's it. Yep, that's his name. Real cool energy. And I remember Korn was one of my favorites, man. I don't get the other references, but you know what? Guys, we are a part of something pretty big. It's either the destruction of the old ways or it's going to be the emergence of the new. And I think it's a little bit of both. Because the current ways, the government and the economics, man, it's self-destruction. There she is. How's it sound now?
Good. Sorry, I drove up this little. I'm in the fucking middle of nowhere. It sucks dick out here, bro.
Oh, you should stop by and say hi.
Hey, type shit. Where you at?
Kansas City.
Oh, I have no idea where that is.
Really?
Cal, come on.
R/whoosh. Sorry.
You're
Dude,
supposed
okay.
to know all cities, Kel.
Well, I mean, the location is actually in the name.
Huh? Wait, can you explain it for like
Mm-mm.
the layman? One more time.
Cal, where are you at? How about we do it? Let's do this the other direction.
Kansas.
I'm going
in
to get right
Kansas.
back.
I don't know where that is.
Oh yeah. It's have you ever looked at a map? Did you fail geography, you fucking retard? Like, what's wrong with you?
The fuck are you talking about? I'm supposed to know everything. Whoosh went right over my head.
Yeah. Okay.
I said Kansas City, not Kansas.
Kansas is in the United States of America, Dusty.
Bullshit.
What in the
Prove
hell?
it. Prove
are
it.
you-
Prove it. Prove it.
Okay. Do you have a Google handy? Because I don't have my computer.
That's what I thought. I'm still waiting for you to prove it.
Okay. Wait.
Same
Let
here.
me exit the panel.
Wait,
and you're on
you
the
want?
screenshot.
Am I supposed to do your homework for you?
Yo, Dusty, I have one question for you. What are you doing in the Thorbit?
This is the Talcott verse. What the fuck are you talking about?
Exactly.
I was enjoying
Oh, Kelly. This is what I was saying to this motherfucker earlier. Okay, he likes to come crashing at Jack Talcott's place. Now he's trying to play the thing that I played on him earlier on you, and I'm not going to let it happen. Flow
What are you
state
talking about? You were
comes from
cooking curry
the orbit or whatever. He grifts. He goes wherever. He was just part of fucking the Crucible and Andrew Wilson's bullshit. Now he's
I
over
know
here at
that, bro.
Talcott. Trying to
I know.
defend his fucking reputation.
Truther.
Bro, I'm being sarcastic. R slash
Mhm.
William.
Oh, don't be
Calm down.
fucking sarcastic. This is Jack Talcott.
Calm
family. There's no
down,
time for
bro.
sarcasm
I'm sorry,
here.
you're
Truther,
geriatric
this
old
is an
man.
inside
I saw
joke that you're on
having
the
a geriatric
outside of.
old man moment, but I'm like, I know Dusty. Calm down.
I'm very glad to be on the outside of whatever the fuck you're involved
First it
with.
went up to
Flow
us, now with a woman. Wow.
Also, the curry's
Very
done,
good.
Talcott. Here you go.
Nah,
Flo say you're
I-
not getting shit. Kelly, you want some of this shit? What's up?
Some of what?
Some
This
shit.
curry, I've been making it for like an
Ever.
hour or two.
Whatever.
You can have you and Flo say can fucking sit in the car together and argue about why you're not whatever life isn't working out for you.
I
Get
think life's
away.
Working out pretty good. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah,
with
yeah, you and Flo sit on panel together. How's that doing for you?
Me, I love Flo. I've never been happier to be here.
We all love
Truther
Flo,
Cop
of
just
course.
misassessed this thing entirely.
I know. I'm like, bro. I've been here on the side. I'm Team Sarah, bro. Come on. I'm a.
Oh, I don't know
debate-
about that.
Listen.
Pero,
Listen.
do you not like women? Who's your favorite woman in this space?
Besides Amelia
To te-
Earhart.
To tell you the truth, I don't know. Because I had experience with all of them, and all of them are negative. They're all negative.
You think I'm negative, Paro?
No, not really. I was just
So I'm
it was
your
just
favorite.
like I was out of control when I saw you collaborating with that fruit basket, Lolo.
I agree. That was out of control.
Because I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I didn't either.
But hey, it did. It is what it is. I'm glad y'all did nothing. You realize who Lalo is. And speaking of Lalo, you know, Grace might say that Lalo was touching her on this and that, but Grace don't have the same energy when Hormaxer does be seducing her, you know, forcing her to lick her panties and shit, washing
Listen.
Ben's poopy drawers.
Paro, listen. I
That's what it comes down
literally-
to.
I called Lalo.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Mr. Talcott, did we finish the Democracy Now! Footage from earlier? I had to take Shiloh on a walk. I'm sorry.
It's called the receipts, Jack. So now you got it. So just letting you know that
Me and
Yeah,
Delish did
yeah.
call Lalo.
Kelly, can you please stop talking for a moment?
No, bro, you fucking go take
Kelly,
your dog for a
please,
walk.
please.
Peace out.
she's
Like,
telling me
I
something.
already
Hold on.
did. I already did.
like we're in the middle of a
Let her talk. Hold on.
convo.
She's saying
Like,
something.
You're on a conversation on Jack Talcott's panel. You don't know where you are right now. Like, you don't get it.
Well,
But
Like,
yeah,
you're
just
on the
letting you
outside
know,
of an
Jack.
inside joke,
Sorry,
as some
I'm just
retards
calling.
might
When
say.
Grace comes here and play the victim, don't fall for it. Please do not fall for it.
I didn't go to
That's all
class.
I'm saying.
how about join me in the present instead of living in the past and trying to tell me how to be? We'll get along a lot better. I promise. Please.
We are getting along. Like we still
Well,
are.
I'm being patient with you, and I'm not finding a lot of appreciation or respect being offered to me. So I'm not asking for much, but I don't understand what the point of this conversation is.
Appreciation, respect, fuck you, stupid. We're all in the drama sphere. Bye bye.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody cared for your opinion anyways, bitch.
I mean, I was especially patient, I felt, with her.
What about that, Jack?
Issues, and
What happened? I had to go I step away for a second.
I don't know.
Anyways, what we were saying.
Well, guys, I get the drama and I get the content, but seriously, what I am really, really hoping to do is to help expand the mind. Let's think about ideas that, you know, are possible, could be possible. I'm talking about seriously ending wars, bringing reforms into these corrupted economic systems. The answers are here and available for us. Does anyone care? I mean, I've been asking that for a number of years. Does anyone care?
Jack, to admit that they would care would mean that they would have to take personal accountability and responsibility for themselves. And this is what Paul and Slade would go on and on about. And it's very true. It's at like the moment that they admit they care, they have to do a lot of things that they don't have to do right now. So it's very difficult for them to take that first step.
But the thing is once we do take that step and you get a different perspective, everything changes. But people are unwilling. And I was the same way, I admit. I fought. I didn't want to change my perspective. I didn't want to be wrong again. But it turned out every idea I had, whether it was Republican or Democrat or capitalist or socialist, every idea had some sort of problem with it. So I figured, all right, I'm not attached to any ideas. I just want to take the value of what I've learned and share it. And I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on the big picture of politics, economics, and religion.
Jack, so here's the difficult part too. You have this inner vision, right? Most people don't have it, so they have to deflect to a Thorpe or whatever, like the flow state or whatever that whole drama was that just played out in front of us. And then they got to play bits and games in front of each other because they don't have that inner vision with themselves, an independent direction in which to take their lives. So they spiral, they spin their wheels in the mud and the drama spheres, and they pretend like they're making a living, but really, let's get real. What the fuck are we doing?
What are we living for? That was a question I had to ask myself a number of times. I thought I had a reason for living. I thought it was my son. I thought it was my union. I thought it was to end the wars. I don't know. I'm just here to live. And I used to fight the life I was given, and I got resentful, and I got angry, I got sad, I got depressed, all these different emotions I've spent time with. But I figured it out when I actually trust what I read about Jesus and the philosophies I've learned and kind of incorporated from others. It all makes sense. We're not here to worry or fight. We're not here to be slaves. We're not here to be addicts or thieves or criminals or policemen or soldiers or any of this other stuff. We're here to be co-creators. And the future I can see us co-creating, and it's beautiful. But I'm feeling like the energies of completion are like wrapping their arms around me again today. What are you guys feeling? Thoughts or ideas?
None of those, not me.
Not coming. Just being to me.
You're being very polite, and I respect it. Thank you. Someone just popped up. I'm not gonna. Someone named Ride, and it looks like there's.
Oh, I know who Ride is. I think.
Yeah, long-term fan of mine. Like they can't get over me. It's fucking ridiculous.
Welcome, Ride.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yes, you're coming through. Welcome.
Unfortunately, Jack, we're about to be dragged back into the Grace Thorposphere again. They will not stop. You've hit a fucking cesspool of demonic activity, and this is the result.
Finally, somebody agrees with me.
But okay, that might be a possibility. Okay, but if it's a possibility we don't want to accept, or a probability that we're not going to accept, we can change it. So recognizing there is that potentiality to drop into that energy of chaos and whatever, let's consciously raise it. Let's raise the standards of what we're doing.
Can we raise it? Can we raise it though?
Your own standards?
No, the drama and the bullshit from the other system.
Well, I'm just referring to we raise our standards for ourselves so that we don't drop into the patterns of trauma and conflict. We can be entertained by it, and we can have fun, but We don't need to be cruel, and we don't need to be angry, and we don't need to be upset. And I don't think we need to be as insulting either, to be honest.
I'm
If we
sorry,
drop
Jack.
If we drop ourselves into the torch sphere, are we lowering ourselves? Are we lowering our standards?
You're not setting your own standards by definition. Case in point. So can we move on to something broader that Jack was talking about before?
Absolutely.
What do you think about getting control of the United States government, changing the script and the show that we're seeing?
I think it's a little rough. You know, the government's controlled by like 3 or 4 layers, so we really have to fight to get any kind of control.
Actually, I believe if we present the truth correctly, the truth, right, controls the actual situation. But we've got these people in positions like Trump and Congress and all the appointees. They're not being responsible or accountable for the truth. They're being moved around and promoted based on loyalty. It's just craziness. So the idea I have is that people get control of the government by connecting with the conscience and the heart of the persons who are employed in government. We remind them of who they serve, not the bankers, not the lobbyists. They don't serve the Republican Party or the Democrat Party. They serve the people. So let's get the people in there.
Yeah, it's the ideal. But you got to fight the power to get to that ideal. And the power's been built in since the 70s, right?
The power is the charge. It's like literally taking accountability for yourself. That's it. It doesn't matter how long they've been building a lie. Take accountability,
Right.
Take truth and ownership over yourself. And in that moment, with God, the Most High being like willing, set yourself free. And then find that. That's it. But you can't do it. You can't pretend to do it. It's going to backfire. So like, just do that. And then, but like as if, how the fuck do you do that? You can only do it with God. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's rough.
No, it's not rough. It's only rough if we allow those challenges or obstacles to have any power. Yeah, it might not be easy, but I've spent several years meditating, reflecting, studying, preparing for these ideas. Not to mention, I've been argued and opposed by countless people, so I feel like I've been refining my arguments and my case. The way I can present things is getting simpler and easier.
Absolutely. Like you can reach 1,000 people, 10,000 people, but the population of the U.S. is millions. So it becomes a little tough reaching like the point that like who is it? Oh, sorry, it was an ambulance going through. Oh, don't hit
Well, yeah.
Since Reagan, the whole government's been corrupt.
Well, it's been far longer than that. Okay, the secret societies and the mobsters, they got involved in government and corporate operations many, many decades ago. You know, this stuff has been, not to mention the banking families and the plantation owning families that are still owning quite a bit of things these days. So the corruption exists, right? Yeah, the wealthy people, they may not initially want to change the systems. It's worked for them. That's been the problem. Many of the working class people are saying, well, it's working. You know, the system's working. Why? Because you got a job? Because you gave your freedom and your liberty away for a paycheck? You got the security of a routine? So since it's working for some people, many people, they don't want to do anything to rock the boat. Well, I don't have that luxury anymore. My life took that away from me. So I figured, hey, I ain't got nothing left to lose, so why not try? Well, if we want to end wars, let's go to the war machine. Put me in the arena. Let me speak to those 600, right? You mentioned there's millions of people. 300 number comes to mind, roughly 350 million Americans, legislated by roughly 600 in Washington, D.C. Let me speak to the small percentage there that allegedly represent the majority of us all together. The facts support what I'm saying, man.
Well,
It really does.
will they listen if you don't have money behind you?
Are you looking for excuses or ways to join?
I'm just wondering.
I know. I'm wondering too.
Nobody's paying you to be here now, are they?
No. Yeah.
Not you, Jack.
Hey.
The other guy. This guy.
Well,
He's saying, "What are you going to do without money?" He's not paid to be here. He's doing this without money.
No, but
Yeah,
what he's getting at is the people I want to talk to have been influenced by money. Yes, there's other ways. When we use people-to-people connections, there's someone who has connections. There's someone related. If I can connect to them on this social media, despite all the naysayers and stuff, if I can connect to the right people, they've got connection.
Well, you've already connected to those people allegedly. We've been your space has been enthralled. You know, the Gray Storpians are like circling the wagon, but they made a clear proposal to get you a podium, bring you to the Debatacom and all that. And now they're here, but you got to set these people in order. Don't be taking advantage of them.
Wait, Race, the Thorps don't really have any power. That is the lowest of the low.
They never did.
Yeah, they are ignored by the people in power.
Okay.
Like I've sat down.
Why are you giving them power now and time here?
That's the thing. Like I've sat down with Bloomberg, Michael Bloomberg. I've been at the Times. I've been at Newsday. I've been at the insurance claims. Like I see how things work, and like the Thorps are kind of like the joke, the bottom of the basement. So you kind of like look at them as trash, and you kind of follow the trash and laugh at them.
There's many who do that, but the reality is connections can happen anywhere. And maybe that's why we met. If you've got connections to people who might want to do something about the corruption we all see, please, I'm all in on this mission and I've got a lot of ideas. And if I can get the attention or support of others, we can get a movement going. It's all happening. It's all coming together.
But who has the real connections? Like I know Uncle Mikey. I know Michael Bloomberg, but he's a billionaire, but he's not really have the connection. You know? It's really hard to get those true connections to the government. It really is.
Here's the thing. It's been a while since I've looked at Bloomberg, but there's another one of those billionaires who's involved with the funding division on the other side. I know his mind is escaping me. I can see his fat face, but anyway, in his younger days, who's the guy who's accused of funding like BLM? George Soros. He had some concepts earlier in life about a better world, and he's made billions. So he doesn't see his part in the system. He thinks that since he's kind of one in the system, he can use it to make the changes he wants. But he's misguided, as Donald Trump is misguided, as Elon Musk is misguided, Bill Gates is misguided. These people are not of, they don't have the clarity or sound mind that people think they do.
I
Or
agree.
me.
I
What's
just
that?
pulled up to the bar. I love you guys. I'm leaving. Go to the bar.
Much love, Ryan. I appreciate you popping through. Be safe. And I tell you what, if you want to do something besides drink at the bar, my number and everything is easily available. Hit me up and let's talk. Maybe I can convince you to help me with an introduction, man.
Absolutely. And the Thorpes know me well. I'm well known to Thorpes. So anytime, just let me know.
Appreciate it. Enjoy the night. Have fun.
But yeah, did you hear this story about this porn star named Haley Kelly? I think that's her name, Haley Kelly, Haley Bailey, that she left her ex-boyfriend because he had a big dick. Did you heard about that?
No.
Well, she's going to hell for that. Guarantee you. No, I'm serious. Like, God is very disappointed in her. Like, God do not like ugly. But she's going to hell for that.
Dude, you are a hoot. I actually enjoy you too. You've been a little you brought some fun energy, and I appreciate it. I'm feeling like wrapping up. I don't know about the corn star or any judgment there. Everyone's on their own path, man. That's where I learned to accept.
True, but what she did was wrong. That's all I'm saying.
According to you or God?
Us. Even God himself.
Oh, was that you?
Huh?
Was that you?
I'm letting you know that God do not like ugly. Why would God leave? I mean, why would God be happy with a woman that leaving a guy that has what every woman want? That makes no sense.
It's not what she wants. Clearly.
Exactly. She's going to hell. She's definitely going to hell for that. She rather like small dick.
Whoa.
She's going to hell.
You think God punishes those who think for themselves and honor themselves? That's insane, dude.
It's not about honor itself. It's about women, choosing the wrong type of men. And that's the problem that is going on with this world right now.
Oh, my brother. You should give me a call. Let's talk about the roles of men and the roles of women. And God. Right. We can talk about all those things.
Definitely. I'm interested.
All right. Well, here. I'm not going to throw it in the chat, but
I'll just screenshot it. Thanks.
Yeah, beautiful. Shoot me a text, give me a call, or electronic. We'll figure out something. I appreciate you. I'm ready to wrap up, though, sincerely, and I want to be polite.
Yeah, there's been a good stream, though. I'm not going to lie, but I should have been on the previous stream. That's why I'm here.
We don't always control the timing, but,
we don't.
Here's something I've recognized, and I truly believe it is a pattern of nature and God's plan for us. It's like the darkness, the beast, the dark, and I'm not trying to identify anyone as that, okay? But the darkness and the chaos leads first, and then the light and the order emerges, right? So I've had people discover me. They got attention because I was dealing with the insanity of like Mr. Snafu. And really that makes me look bad, but it caught people's attention and they stopped. They're like, what the hell is going on? So God uses the darkness to reward and to grow the light. Thank you for joining. There's a reason you were here today.
Exactly. I don't know what's going on between you and Snafu, but hopefully y'all work it out too.
We will. We will. Hey, much love to you. I'm going to drop you out.
All right, man. W.
What?
No, I said W stream. Like, thanks for having me up.
Respect and love. The topic today, we kind of got off script. I had a plan in my mind. I had an idea of how the news would roll out and how we would talk about it and how things would happen. But you know what? Part of life, part of being a leader and being free is learning how to adapt, learning how to flow, learning how to, okay, that just happened. All right. Now this has changed. So we talked about, holy cow, so many different things today. Is this a quick question for online? I'm gonna assume it is. Landry.
Hey, just in my nosy nature, I did want to ask you, so Snafu's a moderator again? Yes? What did I miss? I must have missed something in the last couple of days.
It was fair question, very fair question, and I know it raises some flags about my choices, and my part of it is to give him a little bit of protection so he's not immediately timed out. The rule is he's not
for him not to get it.
He paid for it to be removed.
Oh, removed.
That
okay.
is for sure. Yes.
I was just curious, because it was just. I mean, even I got no issues with Snafu. Don't take this the wrong way, Snafu. I just joined the Zebra crew today. Apparently, it's that easy. Apparently, all you have to do is join a Discord and you're a Zebra. Who knew this whole time? I thought it was some elaborate, complex crew, but no, it's just a freaking Discord.
It's yeah.
Sorry.
It's the way that it is. And you know what? Admittedly, I'm trying to communicate with the man, right? And if I can find a way of peace that doesn't cost me a lot of chaos, well, I'll do it.
I'm with you there. Sorry to interrupt you. You were wrapping up.
No worries. Hey, it's a fair question, and I'm sure others who care were asking. And sincerely, brothers and sisters, the idea of today, in the thumbnail, let's end the Fed, right? I wanted to discuss, and I think we did, the direct and obvious connections between the money system, the corruption that is, but also want to plant the seeds of thought. It's not just the big picture that this topic applies to within you. I talked about that as well in the beginning. Within you, within each of us, we can pause. We can gather our energy, gather our mind, gather our spirit, our emotions to be present with the breath that breathes us in the stillness of the now. And when you allow yourself just to be in the present and be in your mind and heart while you're being in the present, allow yourself to be in the presence of God, because you are. You're in the awareness of God. You're in the hands of God. You're in the heart of God. You are within God's body of spirit and purpose and planning. And it took a long time for you to become who you are. And who I am, who you are, we are the ones who are realizing what is going on in this world, man. What's up? We're asking questions. We're sharing perspectives, and the live without fear is the message for our time. Take it and own it for yourself, right? Let it be a part of your personal way of being. Allow the fear to have no power over you. Allow your faith to grow by strengthening you, stepping through the darkness. I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm a man of huge ideas and lots of availability for those who do wish to connect. I encourage you, and I'll invite you to do so. But till next time, toy with these ideas. Seriously, toy with these ideas. What if we can create this movement where we get voices from the people in front of the legislative body to use their systems and their ways to get them to do what we want them to do rather than the lobbyists, baby. I know there's a way. There's always a way. And I've been scheming and dreaming of this maybe my whole life. There's others who have too. Brothers and sisters, till next time, thank you again. Choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. God bless you.